everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm doing another video. Now today's video is of course TNS 8 related, and today I'm going to be answering your questions about the Next Step Season 8. So earlier on today I put a tab on my Instagram story asking you guys for some questions regarding the Next Step Season 8. So I got quite a few Season 8 questions. I got a few kind of like other random TNS ones and also like a couple theories as well, so why not include them all? I'm going to answer them all and try and answer them as best as I can. There are some which I can't answer, but I will explain like kind of what I think, if you know what I mean. Like there's some about the release date, which obviously I don't know, but I will try and let you guys know what I know, if that makes sense. So the first question I was sent was, who is your favourite B Trooper from last season? So when I was sent this question, I had to kind of think about it a bit because I like a lot of B Troop and trying to pick my favourite was really hard. But I really like Cleo because I feel as if Cleo's character went through a lot in Season 7. And I do feel as if Cleo went through a lot of development and she kind of went through a lot of storylines and overcame a lot of things. So because of that reason, I really like Cleo. Plus her dancing is fantastic and she has had experience on both A Troop and B Troop. So Cleo and Jude is probably like another one of my favourites. And then in terms of the boys, I like Ethan, who else? My top three would be Cleo, Jude, and Ethan, I think, on B Troop. Will Rochelle leave the Next Step or will she stay? That's a really good question, but I literally have absolutely no clue, obviously. But I personally think she's going to leave and she's going to move on to do bigger and better things. However, I hope she does stay because I'm a big Rochelle stan and I really want her to stay to see her character develop a bit more, to see what she does after Dance Mania. But if she does go, I will be happy for her because I feel as if it could be a good exit time now for Rochelle to go just because of what happened at Dance Mania, so we'll see. What is Alicia's character? Alicia's character is called Tiara Bling, I think, and it's like a T and then like an underscore, then Ara Bling. So I think she's going to be going into the Next Step to get some tea on Dance Mania, then upload it to a platform or something, so like a documentary type thing. That's what I think Alicia's character is, but the only thing I can confirm is that she's called Tiara Bling. What is Michelle's purpose for returning for Season 8? I have absolutely no clue again, but I feel as if Michelle is returning to help Nick with A Troop or possibly the Dance Mania tour. However, I am going to do a video just based on my theories for why Michelle is coming back, so stay tuned for that. What storylines do you think Cleo and Jude will get, and Kenzie? So starting with Cleo and Jude, I think Cleo and Jude will have a coming out storyline, and I feel as if they will come out to B Troop and maybe some A Troop members as well. I feel as if they will have a bump in the road somewhere along the way in Season 8, but then they'll make up and they'll also kind of be stronger after it as well. And it would be really cute if they did do the Nationals duet if they go to Nationals. So I think coming out scene, bump in the road, and duet at Nationals. And Kenzie, I think Kenzie will be kind of deciding if she wants to leave the Next Step. Possibly she'll get offered a job, maybe she'll become dance captain. Those are kind of three possibilities that could happen with Kenzie as well, but obviously I don't know, but these are some ideas I've got for them. How many episodes are there in Season 8? I believe there's going to be between 24 and 30, so a typical Next Step season is between 20 and 25, I think. So Season 5 is 20, Season 6 was 26, and Season 7 was 24. So I believe we're probably going to get a slightly longer season this year just because they've been filming for quite a while. I think they've been filming for over 2 months now. So I think between 20 and 30 episodes. 20 I would be really surprised at because that's not a lot. So I feel as if 25 to 30 actually I'm going to go for. 25 to 30 is my guess. Do you think it will be the last season? I believe that the Next Step's going to do 10 seasons, just because I feel as if Season 10 would be a good point to end the show at, just because it's like double digits and everything. Like it would be quite a big achievement to have 10 seasons of the show. However, if obviously in Season 8 they end the season without a cliffhanger, that would indicate that it is the last season. So let's say they all come in and then they're like all saying goodbye and then that's kind of it. If there isn't a cliffhanger, that is a big sign that it will be the end of the Next Step. But I think there will be 10 seasons of the show. So the next one is a theory and not a question, but I'm really excited to read it. I think Amy might leave this season because Shelby isn't in any of the live streams or last day of set picks, plus she was in Vancouver a week before they finished filming. Well, if this is the case, I mean, I literally didn't know about that, but if this is the case, that would indicate that Amy will be leaving, I suppose, just because obviously if she's not there for like the final week, perhaps that means Amy leaves at the end of the season or in the middle of the season, something like that. So I don't really know like what to say about that one, but if that is true, then it seems quite possible Amy could leave. Obviously, I hope she doesn't, but if Amy is going to leave, I hope she has a good ending. I hope she gets an offer or something, so we know that Amy is going to be carrying on her dance career. Oh yeah, speaking of Amy, I'd love to see her mum in season 8, like talking about Dance Mania, because her mum wanted her to be a professional dancer, and I'd love to see kind of what her mum thought about her giving up the contract to Dance Mania and things. Like, I'd love to see that. So TNS writers, if you're watching, I would love to see Amy's mum in season 8. What's the plot? Absolutely no clue, but you know, my theories video is up there. I'll link it, or however you do it on this platform, so go and watch that if you want to know my ideas for the plot line. How many seasons do you think there are going to be? Like I said earlier, I feel as if there will be 10 seasons of The Next Step, but you never know, it could end here. So enjoy season 8, guys, but I really think that The Next Step will do 10 seasons. How will the new characters come into play? I believe that they're either going to form a new J Troop, a new B Troop, or maybe some of them will be alternates on A Troop, because obviously we've seen a lot of new characters, and like I said in my last video, that would indicate we're getting a brand new troop. So I feel as if B Troop will step up and become A Troop, and then we'll need a whole new B Troop, and then probably a new J Troop, because we haven't seen them for a couple seasons. So I believe they're just going to make up the other troops of The Next Step, and then some of them will be on a rival team, or some of them will be at nationals, something like that, but I'm not sure. But that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from them, so we'll have to see. What ships do you think will sell this season? Love your videos. Thank you so much, Singing Sophie21. I appreciate the support. Well, I'm actually going to do a video based on what couples I think are going to do well in season 8, so I won't say a lot about it here, but one thing I will say is that I think Pin are going to be strong in season 8. But for the rest of them, you'll have to watch that upcoming video. Maybe I'll do that next. I might do that next. Thank you for inspiring me. Is Noah back? Also guessing it'll be on iPlayer. I believe that Noah will not be returning to The Next Step, just because we've not seen a lot of evidence for it. We've not seen him post anything. We've not really seen him in any pictures with the other cast members. So I don't believe Noah is returning. However, let's pray that he is in The Next Step season 8, because it will be great to see him back. About the iPlayer thing, yes, it should be on iPlayer because it is going to be airing with CBBC. So it's almost definite it will be on there. What do you think will be the main storyline for The Next Step season 8, or for each character on the show? So I won't go through every single character today, but I am planning on doing future videos where I highlight certain characters and what I think they're going to do. But I feel as if the main storyline will be 1, who goes to nationals, 2, A Troop moving on, 3, the aftermath of Dance Mania, 4, going to nationals, like actually being at nationals, and 5, I think there'll be a lot of love storylines as well. So those are my 5 main storylines I think will be in season 8. I'm hoping that Lozzie won't happen, not that I don't ship them, but it might end Kingston and Ozzie's friendship, and I always love their friendship. Maybe it won't, but there's always a possibility. Personally, I do want Lozzie to happen, but I don't want Kingston and Ozzie's friendship to be torn apart like you said. I think there's kind of like a 50-50 chance of Lozzie happening. I don't really know what to say about it because I'm obviously not 100% sure, but we'll see. Who do you think will be your favourite character in TNS 8 and your least favourite? I've never been asked that question before. I actually really like it though. I think my favourite character will probably either be... Gosh, I'm going to have to think about this now. If Miss Angela comes back, I think I'll probably like her a lot. Cleo and Jude I love. Piper I like. Rochelle, Michelle, Ethan, Grace. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Izzy's really good. Amy, Kingston. I mean, I'm going to go through and name them all. So my favourite characters are there. The least favourite will probably be like Maria or somebody, because if she comes to mess with The Next Step, I will be very upset with her. So Maria, if you're watching this, you better not mess with The Next Step. So that's it for the questions. Thank you to everybody who sent them in. I really hope I was able to answer your question okay. If not, feel free to message me and I'll try and answer it to the best of my ability. But thank you to everybody who watched this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on Sunday for another TNS 8 video. Bye guys!